Now we all remember when future Trunks turned up, not that one, but this one, who came back to the past to grab Goku and Vegeta to take them to the future to fight Black. After beating Black and saying goodbye to everyone from the past, Trunks and Mai return to the future, but at a different time. Today we see what if Trunks stayed in the past. Our story picks up when Trunks has arrived in the past. Although Trunks questions his place in this fight, he proceeds to practice with Vegeta. Somewhere in the future, Trunks' world is suddenly attacked by a powerful force seeking to wipe out all life on Earth. Goku Black. Having lost countless allies and even his mother Bulma, Trunks escapes in his time machine to the present day to ask Goku and the others for help. Based on information from Trunks, Goku and friends try to uncover the identity of Goku Black. One such suspect is Zamasu from Universe 10, but they cannot find any proof that the two were connected in any way. When Trunks learns that Goku fought a destroyer, he begins to wonder if he has any place in this fight. Perhaps sensing something in his son, Trunks' father Vegeta approaches him.
Over here, boy. Let's get back to training.
The training begins and Trunks reminisces about the past, training with his father back in the days of Cell, and how he would never forget the year in the time chamber they spent training together. Trunks then tells Vegeta to go Super Saiyan 3 like Goku did, and Vegeta laughs, releasing his Super Saiyan Blue form. Trunks is taken aback, realising that both Goku and his father have reached the heights of gods whilst he has been gone, and Trunks questions if there was any need for him to get any stronger.
Look at me, dumbass! Wipe that smile off your face! Stopping Black! Is that your only goal? You think it ends there? Think about the next threat, in a year, or 5, or 10! Or think about your pride! If Saiyan blood flows in your veins! If you are my son, as you claim, then I won't tolerate you losing to anything!
I hear you, and I will get stronger. Stronger than Black, and stronger than you.
Fired up by his father's words, Trunks decides to defeat Goku Black for himself. Using the time machine prepared by Bulma, he returns to the future with Goku and Vegeta. But in the meantime, Goku Black has acquired a new transformation, Super Saiyan Rose, giving him the power he needs to defeat Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. What's more, Zamasu has also arrived. Not only does he reveal his plans to kill Trunks and the others, he also shows that he has obtained an immortal body. The moment Zamasu and Black drop their guard, Trunks and his allies escape back to the present. With help from Beerus, they destroy Zamasu in the present. Beerus said that in killing Zamasu in the present, it should affect the future, so they return to the future to see what has become of him. But they find Zamasu and Goku Black still very much alive. Goku challenges them, but he's defeated.
There's no need for impatience. It's your turn now.
Let's finish them off nice and slowly.
Trunks?
You can leave Black to me.
Use your head. He's too much for you.
I can do it, you'll see. Even if I have to pay the ultimate price.
As the fight starts, Goku Black tells Trunks he's a sinner for adjusting the timeline, as Goku was originally supposed to die of a heart virus. But Trunks changed this, thus splitting the timeline, and by doing so, Goku was able to challenge him, and Zamasu had the idea to take his body, then stating that when Trunks did save Goku, it ripped a hole in the fabric of time, and that everything that has happened all starts with him. Zamasu then steps in, telling Trunks he helped bring about the plan of Project Zero Mortal because of his manipulation of time, and that every time Trunks mourns, to remember they are all dead because of him. Trunks fires back, saying all he has ever tried to do is save people from nightmares like Zamasu and Goku Black. Trunks then tells Vegeta and Goku that he will hold them off, but they need to find a way to beat them. Trunks had bought time for Goku and Vegeta to escape, but it came at a price. Zamasu and Black have Trunks backed into an inescapable corner. But just in the nick of time, Trunks is saved by his friends from the future. Trunks confronts Zamasu and Goku Black once again, but with Zamasu's newfound immortality, Trunks realizes he's bitten off more than he can chew. Using the time machine once more, Goku and the others return to the future where Bulma teaches Trunks the evil containment wave to seal away enemies. Once Trunks manages to get the technique down, he attempts to use it on Zamasu. But since they forgot the necessary charm from Master Roshi, the evil containment wave ends in failure.
Justice together! Thus begins a new world.
Still, such a technique poses a threat to Zamasu and Black, so they use the Potara to fuse their bodies. Now one, the fused Zamasu uses the unspeakable power he has obtained to defeat Goku and Vegeta.
Father! Goku!
So, another lamb wishes to be slaughtered.
Trunks, why did you...
Father! Zamasu! I'll make you pay for this!
Now filled with rage, Trunks takes on the fused Zamasu. Trunks states that Zamasu is correct. This world can be a paradise, but it belongs to the mortals and they will create it, not him. Annoyed, Zamasu retorts that this arrogance is what has spelled the end of the earth. Zamasu commends Trunks for his fortitude, as sinful as it may be to him, but in the end, it will make no difference.
May my strength be a shield for this world and for all of us mortals. I'm putting all of our hope into this one blast! Gallic Gun!
You fools have already lost!
Never! I'll never give up! They're counting on me!
That's right! You show him, son!
Father!
Zamasu, listen well. Don't underestimate mortals. Especially not Saiyans! Eat this! Gallic Gun!
No matter how many of you mortals band together, you cannot prevail against the power of my light!
Come on, Trunks! Give it all you've got!
Right! This is the power of mortals!
I've had enough of you impudent mortals! Away with you!
Trunks!
Father!
One by one, the attacks by Trunks, Vegeta and Goku begin to break down Zamasu's fused body. By fusing with Goku Black, who lacked an immortal body, Zamasu had introduced an impurity into his own form, which hinders his regenerative powers.
Get ready for this!
Goku seizes the chance to turn that flaw into Zamasu's demise using the Potara he borrowed from a Supreme Kai. He fuses with Vegeta to overwhelm Zamasu. However, he uses too much strength and is unable to maintain the fusion. Splitting apart, Goku and Vegeta are thrown back into a fight for their lives, but they are not alone. Trunks comes to their rescue. With the weight of hopes and dreams of all those living in the future on his shoulders, Trunks had prepared himself for his final battle against Zamasu.
Back for more, Trunks! Yes, I can! Do you see? I am everlasting!
How will you escape my justice next? You valiant past,
Begging for help from the rest of your pathetic mortal herd? Or this time will you try the future? How will you compensate for your weakness now?
Compared to gods, of course we're weak. But you can never make me ashamed of that. Because when mortals do join forces, that's when we can do anything. Because believing in our fellow man and helping each other to survive, that's what redeems us. That's what makes us who we are. Makes us worthy. That's what gives us our real power!
Now losing his patience, Zamasu screams, "How long are you filthy mortals going to prolong the inevitable?" To which Trunks responds he will never let Zamasu win. Never. As the fight rages on, Zamasu is overwhelmed by Trunks as an influx of energy is passed to him by all the remaining mortals on Earth.
What is that? Energy? It's flowing in from every living thing in this world. I can feel it. Keep it coming, you guys! Share your power with me!
I don't care how much energy you collect. It will never compete with our gods!
Here we go, everyone! We'll defeat Zamasu!
No! You're a mere mortal!
It's not about gods and mortals! You don't believe in anything but yourself! And we won't let you win!
I don't understand how it can be this strong! It feels chaotic! So many energies melded together!
This is the power of mortals fighting for each other! The power of believing in something bigger than just you!
But how? It can't be!
Overwhelmed by Trunks' attack, Zamasu vanishes in a flash of light. However, this was not enough to rid them of Zamasu for good. So long as his key remains, so too does the threat of the universes falling under his control. Thinking quick, Goku summons the Zeno, who wipes Zamasu from existence once and for all. Trunks and the others return to the present to tell their friends all that had happened in the future. Following Whis' advice, Trunks decides to use the time machine to return to his own time, albeit to a slightly earlier point.
Are you sure you can't stay a little longer, honey?
Don't start getting sentimental.
I'm just sad to see him go so soon. Besides, I imagine you might want to train with him some more, right?
Mom. Father. Maybe she's right. If I were to train with Father again, I could become stronger than I've ever been.
And so Trunks makes a decision which would change the course of history as we know it.
Father, perhaps you could spar with me just one more time?
What for?
Because I have to be able to protect my world from any threat it could ever face. I need to.
No matter what it takes?
I'll endure any training you throw at me, no matter how brutal.
Then you're gonna stay with us after all! Oh, Trunks, I'm so happy I could cry!
As long as it's not an inconvenience.
Of course not! No matter the timeline, this place is your home and you're always welcome here.
Thanks, Mom. I promise, I'll become stronger and stronger.
Thus, he decides to stay in the past a little longer and train with Vegeta in the hopes of reaching new heights in his strength. However, one day, Trunks and Vegeta's training is cut short when Piccolo comes to ask for help with getting Gohan back into fighting for him. Trunks readily agrees, eager to test his own skills against new opponents. In the end, it's decided that he will spar with each of them in turn. With his training with his father behind him, Trunks shows off how far he has come, taking on Vegeta, Piccolo and Gohan one after the other, with each opponent being impressed with how strong Trunks has become.
Guess that's the end. You've really outclassed me, Trunks.
Don't be hard on yourself. When we fought, I could still feel your true power deep down. Once you get a handle on it again, who knows what you'll be capable of?
Well, honestly, even if I could have unlocked my full powers, I think in the end you still would have beaten me. You've become an amazing fighter. I'm proud to call you my friend.
Go on. I promise, I'll protect my world.
Remembering the pain of not being able to save his world before, Trunks decides to stay in the present a little longer and double down on his training. Sometime later, Bulma announces that she is pregnant again. As her due date approaches, Vegeta stays by her side. Even foregoing training with Goku, Trunks is deeply moved to see such a change in his father. But then, Goku tells him about the Tournament of Power, a battle royale between the greatest fighters from across all the universes. At first, Vegeta refuses to participate due to Bulma's condition, and Trunks likewise turns down the invitation. However, after Whis uses his angelic powers to deliver the baby instantaneously, both father and son agree to enter the tournament. Holding his newborn sister Bulla in his arms, a sister who never would have been born in his own time, Trunks is reminded of how precious life can be. As he cradles her though, he hears Gohan and Yamcha discussing the Tournament of Power nearby.
Oh man, you already asked Krillin? It's 10 fighters to a team, right? Do we get a wish if we win this tournament like the last one that happened?
Yeah, a wish on the Super Dragon Balls.
Wait, what do you mean by Super Dragon Balls?
Oh, my bad. Had we never told you about them before?
I don't think so.
Basically, unlike regular Dragon Balls, the Super Dragon Balls have no restrictions on what kind of wish you can make. So you could truly ask for anything you want.
Does this mean the Super Dragon Balls could actually bring my father and Gohan back to life in my timeline? With one wish, all of the needless deaths to my friends and family, it could all be undone.
So Trunks joins the Tournament of Power, hoping to use the Super Dragon Balls to revive his friends in his own time. Weapons are forbidden in the tournament, so he heads to the Hyperbolic Time Chamber with Vegeta to polish up his hand-to-hand combat skills. However, just before the tournament is set to begin, it's revealed that the losing teams will have their entire universes erased. Trunks is conflicted, but he knows if he doesn't win, he'll lose his family, his newborn sister, and everyone else he cares about in Universe 7. Stealing his resolve, he makes up his mind that he will fight so that he can protect the whole of Universe 7. But once the tournament begins, Goku, then Vegeta and the others abandon Gohan's plan to fight as a team so they can seek out strong opponents on their own.
Father!
But the plan...
Without much hesitation, Trunks follows his father into battle. Trunks tells his friends about his plan and splits off from the group to fight alongside Vegeta. He catches up with his father just in time to see warriors from Universe 6 closing in on him. Trunks attempts to jump into the fight but gets held up by Vegeta's apprentice, Cabba. Cabba vows not to go easy on Trunks just because he is his master's son and that Universe 6 will be the last team standing. Trunks solidifying his reasons to stay in the tournament for the sake of the whole of Universe 7, not just his wish. Seeing Trunks' strength, Cabba transforms into his Super Saiyan form, swearing on his pride as a Saiyan that he will not lose. As the fight continues, Trunks gains the upper hand and knocks Cabba out of the tournament. Cabba admits defeat and thanks Trunks for the battle. Knowing Cabba's universe is one step closer to being erased, however, makes it a painful victory for Trunks. Yet in the back of his mind, he sees his friends and family. Was he really doing the right thing? Before Trunks can catch his breath, Kale, another of Universe 6's Saiyans, goes berserk and begins a relentless onslaught of attacks. Vegeta, who had sensed Trunks' hesitation, is about to berate his son for his carelessness, but it's too late. By the time Trunks sees Kale coming, she's right on top of him. In her anger over Goku, Kale attacks anyone in her way. Vegeta tells Kale that it will take more than her oversized muscles to beat Goku, and that the defeat of Goku belongs to him. Just as Trunks starts holding his own against Kale, Caulifla joins the fight, telling Kale she's amazing and she never knew she had it in her, jokingly telling her that she doesn't have the edge on her and that she is still the boss and she won't outdo her sworn sister. Caulifla then tells the Saiyans of Universe 7 that they are strong indeed. As the fight goes on, she manages to calm Kale from her berserker rage by telling her if they fought side by side, they would knock these Saiyans out and no one in the multiverse would stand a chance against them. Kale now back in the fight, but with her power under control. Vegeta and Trunks take note that her power is still increasing. Trunks, refusing to back down, takes them head on with Vegeta, and Vegeta tells them they are about to see what real Saiyan power looks like, and with that, the fight is won.
Hey! When the tournament's over, go train some more. And perhaps if you impress me, I might allow you the honor of a rematch.
A rematch? But Master, I thought the losers' universes were gonna be erased from existence.
Then I guess I'll just have to win, and bring all of you back with the Super Dragon Balls.
Master!
What do you think of that, Trunks?
Huh?
Perhaps you and I should have our own battle to decide who gets the wish.
There's no need for that. My wish isn't so important I'd let entire universes get wiped out for it. Your wish is more important, Father.
And so, Trunks and Vegeta agree to bring back the fallen universes after coming out on top and earning their wish. As the Tournament of Power reaches its climax, Trunks' resolve is stronger than ever. Only a scant few warriors remain on the field. From Universe 7, Trunks, Vegeta, Goku, Gohan and Android 17 continue to fight bravely on, while Jiren and Toppo from Universe 11 have outlasted the rest. Yet Jiren, undoubtedly the strongest warrior in the tournament, begins to close in on Universe 7's team. Tapping into his Ultra Instinct, Goku is able to trade blows with Jiren. Meanwhile, Toppo decides to cast aside his ideals of justice and unleashes his power of destruction. Vegeta faces off against his godly opponent and tries to access Ultra Instinct to no avail. He realizes that he doesn't stand a chance against Toppo's power.
If Kakarot can do it, so can I. I'll make that power my own and win this battle for our universe. Weak.
Father!
You understand nothing, Saiyan. That legendary power will forever be beyond your reach.
What?
Even the gods themselves struggle to master Ultra Instinct. It's not something a bad-tempered hothead like you can pick up in just a few minutes. Don't tell me, did you make a promise as well? Save your sob-stories. Such worldly concerns will only weigh you down. Those who cannot cast aside their emotions for the greater good hold no candle to my might!
That's enough! My father and I are fighting for our family, for all the people in our entire universe! It's because he refuses to cast all that aside that he's as strong as he is!
Lunging at Toppo, the fight begins. Toppo tells Trunks that he has thrown away his pride and justice just for the sake of survival, and that he will not lose to someone who cannot overcome that kind of resolve. But Trunks reiterates that he is in this for all of Universe 7 and everyone else, and puts up the fight of his life.
Toppo needs time to charge up his energy of destruction. If I want to win this, I need to keep up the offense before he gets the chance to use it. But
It's no use. You can never hope to stand against the power of a god of destruction. This is my resolve, and what casting everything away for the sake of victory can achieve. Watch and learn, boy.
the power of a god, a destroyer. That's all the more reason I can't afford to lose.
What?
This time, I won't fail. For my mother, my father, and my baby sister. I won't let them be erased! Toppo! I will defeat you!
Well said, son!
Father!
This downtrodden oaf doesn't know what Saiyans are capable of! Let's show it!
Right!
Gallic Gun!
Okay!
Toppo! It's over!
With Vegeta at his side, Trunks is able to topple Toppo. Meanwhile, Goku and Gohan have been knocked out of the arena, but they manage to bring Jiren down with them. As a reward for their victory in the Tournament of Power, the Grand Minister offers our heroes a wish on the Super Dragon Balls. Relinquishing the wish he had hoped to make, Trunks instead wishes for the other universes to be brought back, just as Vegeta suggested. With the newfound power and confidence he'd gained during the tournament, Trunks decides it's time, at least for him, to return to the future. Everyone gathers to bid Trunks farewell as he embarks upon his next journey.
So long, Trunks. Feel free to come back if you decide you still want help reviving all the people from your future, okay?
Yeah, in another year we can go collect the Super Dragon Balls together.
Thanks, guys. But I wouldn't want to risk Lord Beerus's or even Grand Zeno's wrath. Knowing them, they just wipe out both of our universes. Besides, whether Goku and Father are alive in my timeline or not, it's all the more reason to focus on becoming strong enough to keep everyone safe myself.
Come on, Vegeta. Would it kill you to show a little emotion? Don't mind him, honey. He's just embarrassed because thanks to you, the rest of the gang know that the wish to save all the other universes was his idea. Big softy.
It's okay, Mom. Deep down, I've always known how much he cares. It's something subtle in his expression that gives it away. I can tell.
Can you now?
I'm off. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and I promise, we'll meet again someday.
If you enjoyed this episode, please do like and subscribe, and remember to tune in for more Dragon Ball What If.